Hey everyone, Kitti Minx here, and before I get to the meat of this discussion, I have a couple of announcements and a bit of a life update, and then I'll get to the real subject matter here. The first announcement is there is some merchandise available on my main store. There is Dakimakura body pillow covers. Currently, Kalia and Aiko aren't available. They won't be available until the others start selling a bit more. And the others are Sultry Sasha and Sonia the Lamia. So if I get some sales or get more sales on Sasha and Sonia, then I will open Kalia and Aiko back up for sale as well. And then on my Teespring account, I have a whole bunch of merchandise available. I have phone cases, t-shirts, hoodies, posters, stickers, you name it, it's available on there, and I'm constantly making new merch to sell on there. So definitely check it out. And the other announcement is I have a special offer on my Patreon. If you join now at the $10 tier or above and you stay through July 2nd, not only do you get the included perks, but you get the opportunity to help me write an ASMR script that will become a video. And this is not something I freely offer even the patrons. This is definitely something extra super special, and the video will be made public, and everyone who contributes will be credited at the end of the video. For more details on that, please check out my Patreon link, because just as a reminder, I am not monetized on YouTube, so I rely on Patreon for support. So that way I can do my best to make videos more regularly and be able to afford my expenses, including the expenses that go into being a social media person, a YouTuber, and all that, because, you know, art from Anna Maria Bryant isn't free, among other things. And I'm sorry my voice is kind of raspy. My allergies are kind of hitting me hard today. And in a life update, I'm still taking donations via Ko-fi for my tax situation, which I explained in a previous video. Unlike other YouTubers who dug themselves into their own tax hole, I've been told numerous times by different people this was not my fault. My accountant gave me the wrong estimates with my quarterlies, so I wound up owing more come tax time this year than I anticipated, and more than I currently have on hand, because I do have other expenses. So just know that every little bit helps, and I'm taking donations via Ko-fi. Now for the meat of this. It's currently the month of June, and all over the world people are celebrating Pride. And I do intend to make content, to make ASMRs with characters that fall under the category of LGBT, particularly scenarios where the audience is presumed to be female. I'm not saying that all the ASMR I'm making this month is going to be LGBT. No, just a little bit of it. I'm still going to be making a lot of my regular ASMR with a whole variety of characters, but I will be making LGBT content. And this is in part to thank all of my wonderful subscribers, supporters, and patrons who identify as LGBT, because I want to make them feel included, because there isn't that much ASMR content that is catered to them. And wouldn't you like to feel included? Wouldn't you like to feel validated and recognized? So I'm sorry if that content isn't your cup of tea, but I have over 200 other ASMR role plays you can listen to where the audience perspective character is likely your gender identity that you can relate to. So I don't see how having a few characters made for someone who isn't your gender identity should take away your experience from enjoying my content as a whole. Basically, if you don't like it, just skip it and move on to another video. There's no reason to leave rude comments. There's no reason to leave hate. There's no reason to leave bigotry. I have had to delete some very hateful, hurtful comments, not because they hurt me, but because I worried about people who are LGBT seeing those comments and thinking the entirety of my community was like that and would make them feel unwelcome. And I don't want that. I want a community where everyone and anyone feels welcome and accepted. And also, this goes back to another video I made in regards to comments. Please refrain from making lewd and adult comments on my videos, because YouTube still cracks down on comment sections with sexual comments being made, and they turn off the comment section. And an active comment section is important for getting videos to appear in the recommended feed. So if you care about me as a creator and want me to succeed, please refrain from those comments, even if you mean them as a joke. Please refrain from making those out of respect for me as a creator. Now, back to the subject of LGBT, it is a subject very near and dear to my heart because I have many people close to me who identify as such. I have male friends who are gay, female friends who are lesbian. I have friends who are bisexual, pansexual, asexual, demisexual, you name it. I even have friends who are transgender, and I love them all the same. So seeing hate and seeing bigotry in my community really hurts me when I have so many people near and dear to my heart that identify as such. I know it may not align with some of your religions or some of your personal beliefs, but I ask that you are able to find it in your heart to set that aside and follow the golden rule of, well, be kind to others as you wish others to be kind to you. Not to mention, many religions and many belief practices preach respect and tolerance. So I also encourage you as a cult leader, joke from the Discord server, that you also be respectful and tolerant. Because I want everyone and anyone to feel welcome and accepted in my community, and to be able to find content that they can enjoy. To be frank, if there's a few characters you can't relate to out of the over 200 I have made, I'm sorry, but if I have to sit through movie after movie with macho male protagonists and TV shows with macho male protagonists and other media with just male protagonists in general, which I can have a hard time relating to, but still am able to enjoy the content and enjoy the story, then I don't see why it's so hard for some of you to do the same with my content, where the audience isn't assumed to be male. Alright, with that said, I hope I made my point clear. I have some content in the works which will be going up pretty soon. Hopefully my voice will stop doing this so I can get back to recording properly. And thank you so much for listening. If you made it this far, let me know what kinds of stories with LGBT characters you would like to see, if you'd like to see any at all. Or just let me know which of my older characters you would like to see come back. Let me know in the comments down below. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I love and appreciate all of you very, very much. Your support means the world to me. Mwah. Mwah. Remember to stay awesome. awesome. And I will see you in the next video. Okay? Okay. Mm-hmm.